On this episode of Electric Chris, I get to ride the Brap Moto EV8 motorbike. And can I just tell you, spoiler alert, it's a lot of fun! Okay, welcome to this brief first impressions video of the Brap Moto EV8, Australia's first electric motorbike. This bike is actually one of my viewers, John, so a big thank you to him for making this video possible. But hang around to the end because I've got exciting news to share with you about this bike. The Brap Moto EV is available in 3 configurations, from the EV5, that's a 5 kilowatt 60 amp hour version, through to the Moto 10. There's also this one, the Brap Moto EV8, and will set you back just $6,909. For that money, you get a bike that rides and handles just as well as a traditional one, in fact, even better. A quick tour, and the first thing I noticed was its full-size proportions. It's like a sports bike with fairings that makes it look mean and a proper bike. Featuring tunable upside-down suspension forks with what I think is rebound and preload adjustment. Both wheels have front and rear disc brakes with ABS. On the handlebars, you've got controls for the LED headlights, indicator and horn, and on the right, a park button that disables the throttle, a reverse gear which helps too scared to try, and diagnostic button for any software or hardware troubleshooting. The Moto EV bikes are all learner approved, something we call LAMs in Australia, and that's brilliant because it means no clutch or gear pedal to get your head around. Rather, twist the throttle and away you go. As hinted at in the model name, this EV8 has an 8,000 watt in-hub motor, meaning maintenance, that's like chain cleaning and greasing, is a thing of the past. The Moto EV has 3 levels of acceleration, with 1 being the slowest up to level 3 being the highest. Whilst I didn't spend a lot of time with the Moto EV8, I can't tell you how changing levels affects range, but what I can say is that level 1 is like a 150cc scooter, whereas level 3 is more like a 400cc motorbike, without any gears. All battery configurations are 72 volts, so with a simple bit of math, you can work out the battery size in kilowatt hours, meaning the 60 amp hour version is 4.32 kilowatt hours, the Moto EV8 7.2, and the EV10, having the most range and biggest price, has 7.76 kilowatt hours. Compared to an electric car, it doesn't sound a lot, but it only weighs 100 kilos or so. So expect about 80 to 140 kilometers depending upon top speed and acceleration level chosen. Sure, not a lot of range for big weekend rides, but perfectly usable for weekday commuting to and from work, say. Now, John tells me that the bike doesn't have regenerative braking, but soon will through a software update from Brap. The bike feels stable, smooth, and gets you up to speed in, well, I don't know, wait, let's try this. Alright, first test, level 2. Not bad, but I want more speed. Let's get us in level 3. Let's try that again. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's definitely better. As I hinted at earlier in this video, I have hooked up with the guys from Brap Motorcycles, so I will endeavour to do a full in-depth review of this bike. So if you're new to the channel, hey, consider subscribing. It's absolutely free. You want to see behind the scenes and see stuff that I just don't show you here on YouTube, either join me as a Patreon member or YouTube member. Links are below. Alright, let's wrap it up. Alright, that was a lot of fun with the Brap Moto EV8, and it felt so much like, well, no, it didn't feel like a normal motorbike. It was smooth, it was progressive, and I didn't ever feel like I was going to be lifting the wheel up, especially when I got it onto level 3 with the acceleration. I gave it some good stick, and I really leaned into it, and I didn't need to. So I felt completely safe and comfortable. The mirrors at the front here, yeah, I found the visibility a bit hard. I felt my arms were in the view too much and I had to sort of look either side. The other criticism I've got here is that the indicators, you have to toggle it backwards and forwards. You don't just select one side and press in to reset. And the other one is that there's no regen brakes, and the brakes could be, I think, bitier. They've got good sized discs there. It's got ABS, ticks all the boxes. It just, I don't know, it just needs some adjustment. Not sure what that is. But otherwise, look, for a commuter bike, 80 to 120 kilometers of range. Think about urban, going to work, getting around, maybe just for a weekend, little, quick journey out somewhere. The other thing I noticed was that, that bespoke interface for charging is a bit limiting if you want to do a road trip, say. But you can opt for like a CCS connection on the bike, meaning you could just go charge like at a community charge or a rapid charge or something like that. But again, it's only limited to a certain amount of kilowatts, and I've put it on screen now. Anyway, look, it's been a fun experience, lovely ride. It's been great getting back on the bike again because it's been a few years. But again, thanks so much to John for making this possible. I really do appreciate it. And be good, be green.